Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. How are you? And I hope you're doing well. Your girlfriend is standing here right now with a little sciatica problems. I don't have enough on my plate. I'm having a little sciatica, and if you know what that is, it's a pain. It's a real pain in the ass. I'm serious when I say that because typically it goes from there on down. But I'll survive. I will survive. Anyway, I felt like having an egg roll today. You know, the kind you get at the Chinese restaurant that they deep fry it and you go to get it out of the little cellophane bag that they put it in, and then you crack it open and the grease is sort of coming off the egg roll. Yeah, that egg roll. That's the one I want. Unfortunately, that's not the egg roll I'm going to make. No, it can't be. So I'm going to put together some stuff. I'll let you watch, and then we'll go in for the tasting. I'm going to show you how I make an egg roll. Do not expect perfection from your old friend D. It does not work out that way. And if you're new to the channel, I hope you just gave it a thumbs up and considered subscribing. I had to get it in there. And you know how it is. I don't have to tell you. It's free, for goodness sakes. It's free. Anyway, let me show you what I'm going to put into this pan. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to stick some water in a hot pan instead of oil, guys. I know that might be funny for some people, but we can save the extra calories. And we're going to take some chopped onion and we're going to put it in. And we're going to take some ginger. I don't mind big pieces of ginger because I love it. Then we're going to sprinkle in some chopped garlic. Oops, there we go. I'm going to cut up some celery now. Now, the beauty of all this is, you see the water is evaporating. Fine. Stick in a little bit more. Eventually, the onions and everything I'm ready to add to this is going to get cooked down. It's going to be absolutely delicious without the added oil. There we go. I diced the celery. I'm going to put that in. And we'll add a little bit more water to the pan. See how the onions are starting to get translucent? I'm going to add a little bit more water in. It's a great method. Even though I could put a little olive oil in the pan, my plant-based roots sometimes come back to me. And it says to me, try to hold off on the oil and use the water. It may take a little longer for it to all come together, but I can tell you it's worth saving them calories, that's for sure. Now, of course, we're putting in coleslaw. That's the cabbage. It's going in. And I just use a bagged coleslaw. I mean, I'm not making myself crazy because it's just cabbage. There we go. That will definitely cook down. Add a little bit more water to it, why don't you? I am. Now I'm going to put a top over it and let it steam. Now McCormick has this, and this is a Chinese spice, 5 spices. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little of this, just a little, not a lot, on the cabbage, which is nicely cooking down. Whee, look at that. There we go. I'm going to mix that through. It's going to give you that delicious flavor without being overwhelmed. That smells nice. Okay. Now I will add a little soy sauce in this, just so that you know. This is liquid aminos, okay? This tastes just like soy sauce, but with less salt. So we're going to put some in. I'm just going to take my spoon over here. Just a tablespoon, okay? Just a tablespoon. That's all that was. Not a lot. Not a lot. Okay. See how everything is cooking down now? And now that this is cooking down, close that up. I have some quinoa. Now, quinoa is another grain, okay? I'm going to dump that in instead of rice, which I could have used rice, but I'm going to use the quinoa because I have it already in my refrigerator cooked. And that also has protein in it, just so that you know. And that was a half a cup of quinoa. Could I have added more? Sure, I could have, but I didn't. And we're just going to let it cook down. There we go, because the vegetables are not as soft as I would like them to be. So it'll steam a little bit more. Okay, it's almost dried. You see this? It's cooked now. The pan is dry. We're going to shut the heat off. Shut that off. There we go. And we're going to let this cool completely. And then I'll show you how we make the egg rolls. I have to tell you, the house smells delicious. Okay, so I have these egg rolls. They are plant-based egg rolls. I found them in the grocery store, so I thought fantastic. And they are eggless. They're eggless, but they look very good. Oh, my goodness. They're only 60 calories for an egg roll. 60. 60. That's a good number, my friend. 60. And sodium is pretty low, so that's not bad. 0 cholesterol and 0 fat. Can't ask for better than that. Let's open them up. First of all, you're going to lay it down like a diamond, okay, with the point facing you. Then we're going to take some of our filling that we made. It's perfectly cool now. Let's see how much I can get in there. You really can't overstuff them too much. You know how an egg roll is. I don't have to tell you. Now, at this point, guys, if you wanted to put meat in here, you could. You could put ground pork, ground chicken, ground turkey, whatever you like. Shrimp. But I'm just doing it this way. Okay, so the filling is in. Our first egg roll, let's do it. I needed some water. I had to get that. So now, you're going to fold this, right? No. You're going to fold this in like this. There we go. Where the two ends touch. And then like an envelope, you're going to fold this in. Okay? Then you're going to dip your hand in a little water. And you're going to get the top right here. And then you're going to roll. Roll it. Roll it. There you go. A perfectly rolled egg roll. How do you like that? First time out right now today. Oh, my goodness. We're going to air fry these, by the way, just so that you know they're getting air fried. Let me make some more. Well, it's a start. I just made 4. In this bowl, I have 1 tablespoon of oil. 1 tablespoon of oil. And I'm just going to lightly brush the oil. Look at this. And now look how you don't need a lot of oil, kids. You don't need a lot of oil. You use whatever oil you want. I'm just using this because I have it, and it's the only oil I ever have in my house. But I'm brushing it with some olive oil. Very little on my egg rolls. There we go. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. Who says you can't have an egg roll? Now, am I the perfect egg roll girl? You know what I mean. I can't put these together very nicely. I mean, the first one came out pretty good. But, you know, trial and error. Trial and error. There we go. And look at all the olive oil left. See what I mean? Okay. I have the liners that you can put inside your air fryer. And they're handy to have. So I'm just going to stick my egg rolls in. I'm not going to overcrowd it. There we go. My goodness, don't they look lovely? I'm so proud of myself. I'm putting them at 350 degrees in the air fryer for about 12 minutes and see how it works out. Okay, they're doing their thing. Frying in I don't know how they're going to turn out with 12 minutes. I may have to put them in for a little longer. I'm not too sure. I have plenty of these wraps left over. I have plenty of the cabbage left over. I will probably use the rest of the cabbage. Let me show you what's left in the pan. I worked right out of the pan. There you go. Now, to me, this is something I would eat just right out of the pan. I would. But I will make some more egg rolls depending upon how these come out. Because, I'll be honest with you, I will. But it's a good way of getting vegetables into yourself and a good way of getting vegetables into your kids. Do it on the snake naturally, because a lot of kids don't like vegetables, but they might like an egg roll. You never know. Anyway, what is today? Let me look. Today is June 24th, and I know you're seeing me in July. I know this already, but it is extremely hot outside today. The air conditioning is on. I'm wearing a microphone, so maybe you can't hear the air conditioner or the air fryer going over here. I don't know. And Doug is upstairs playing his farming game, as he always does. It's almost 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's perfect for me to have this. I didn't have breakfast. Typically, I don't. I only eat when I'm hungry, and I can tell you I'm hungry. Now I'm hungry, so and I'll have at least two of these without even thinking. Two of them are going to go down. Yeah, because honestly, my friends, again, what calories were in there? Ask yourself that. The tiny bit of oil that I put on top, the eggless wrapper, cabbage, onions, celery. Hello. There was nothing to that. If I wanted three, I'd eat three. I think two will be, though, good for me. That'll fill me up until dinner. If I even eat dinner and I don't have a big piece of that watermelon that we got yesterday. Goodness. Look. Ooh, they're crunchy. Oh my goodness, don't they look good? Holy moly. Do you hear that? That's a crunch. Now, should we turn them over? And maybe we should. We're going to turn them over. Ow, that's hot. Yeah, there we go. Let's turn them over. Let's put them in for another 5 minutes on the other side. Just 5 more minutes. Wow. Those look great. Okay. 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, it makes a difference, guys. 5 more minutes. Ooh, but that's so hot. They're perfect. Do you see this? Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited. Now, listen to this. They're a crunchy egg roll. You can do it. Now, while these egg rolls are cooling off, because they're really hot. So impressed. I'm going to make the rest of them. Anyway, I wanted to show you, because I did mention quinoa. This is quinoa. You can get this in the grocery store. Bob's Red Mill. Okay. The reason why I have quinoa is because it has 6 grams of protein. Yes, it does. So that's my protein source in this egg roll. Of course, you could put anything you want. You want the shrimp, put the shrimp in. You want the pork, put the pork in. And then I mentioned the liquid aminos. So here's the soy sauce, and here's the liquid aminos, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce has 960 milligrams of sodium. 1 tablespoon of liquid aminos has 310 milligrams of sodium. So that's a big difference. The average person's supposed to only have maybe, 12, maybe 15 to 2,000 milligrams of sodium a day. So I switched that out. Put this in. Hello. And honestly, it's just as salty as soy sauce, and it tastes like soy sauce. I have to let these cool just down just a little bit, because we got to hear the crunch together. They're cooling. They look so good. Like, I would serve those to people, wouldn't you? All right, maybe not. Maybe you want to have it deep fried and all that beautiful oil. I get it. But I'm going to wait for that to cool just so that I can crunch into it. So they cool down just a little bit, but they're still a little hot. But let's see if we can hear the crunch. Mmm. 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 Delicious. Absolutely delicious, my friends. Filled, very filled. See that? They're still extremely hot. Mm. Woo. Mm. It's so good. Look who's joining us for a taste test.
Ah!
Oh, God. This is the end of the
This
video.
is-
I don't need to scream.
This is, well, it's the beginning for me.
I know.
Look at this piece of delightfulness. Look at that.
What's on it, Douglas?
Duck sauce.
He put a little sweet and sour sauce on his, but he's going to try it now, too. It's hot, though. Be careful. It's hot. I'm so proud of myself.
Mmm.
Are they good? You love them? They're so good. Nostrovia.
Bait and Slovia.
Mmm.
Mmm.
Mmm. Aren't they good? You don't know what you're missing. Delicious. Don't let anybody tell you can't put anything in an air fryer to make some egg rolls. You can, and they're good. How's that sweet and sour sauce on there?
Good.
Does it taste good?
Yeah.
Let me trace yours. Oh, yeah. It's like a duck sauce. Like a duck sauce.
Mmm.
See? Now, isn't that... Now, you could put beef in here, shrimp in here, chicken in here, whatever you want to put in an egg roll. I just put some quinoa.
Well, it's the egg rolls I buy are all vegetable.
Isn't it good?
Yeah.
I told you. I'm telling you. Your wife is getting pretty good at this.
Quinoa. Why do they spell it quinoa?
Mmm. Hot.
Mmm. Good.
My friends and Douglas, if you enjoyed this video, if you like what you have just seen and witnessed right here,
Then you must hit the button, hit the button, hit the button, hit the button, subscribe.
correct. And it's free. But I love your comments.
And you can put the thumbs up pointing to the heavens.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Leave the comments. Let me know, would you make these? Would you do this in an air fryer? Would you try it? If you do, get back to me. Let me know if you did. I'm going to finish making these because I think they're fantastic.
Probably hard to make.
Very simple to make. And they can put whatever they want in the egg roll wrapper. Honestly, I just chose vegetables.
Small critters.
Don't listen to them. Be kind to one another. The heart is all that matters. And you know, I will see you all again. Take it easy, my friends.
And don't say you haven't been warned.
Oh.
Toodaloo.
Bye.